Welcome to my vlog. Hello, my name's Katie. Welcome to Affybeecreates. And I make stuff. And this month's vlog is a little different because a lot of the footage I filmed will be used in another video. Wow. One trend I noticed over this month is I got back onto my knitting kick. I learned to knit when I was a wee lass, and now it's coming back. It's coming back into a fashion. Watch and see, baby. It's coming back. Thing number 2. Cutie Patootie. His name is Sunny. And I love him. New mascot. Anyway, hope you have a grand old time watching my vlog. And I can't wait to see you at the end of the video. Bye. Hi, it's me, Katie. This is the third-ish time I'm recording this voiceover because the first time I didn't like it. The second time the audio was weird and echoey because I tried using a different microphone. But we have come back to Old Faithful, and I just have to try not to turn my head or move the microphone too much. Happy July vlog being recorded in August because July was overwhelming, and not in a bad way, just in a finishing up elementary school, going on vacation with the family, coming back, and then working at a summer camp for a few weeks, kind of overwhelming. All good things, just not conducive to filming at the end of the day. Among those decisions, I have decided 2 things. 1, not going back to elementary school in the fall. And 2, might not be going to grad school in the fall or in the winter. I've taken a semester off after this summer to try and figure out some stuff. And that stuff is soul searching. I have never been in a place before where I feel confident enough to make drastic choices. I got my degree in elementary education and visual arts and was very much on track for elementary ed. Got a great para job, loved my life, and then this last year was really rough, and I got really sad, which is weird because I got a lot of mental health stuff figured out for now, but overall it was just a general level of sadness and anxiety, and I credit a lot of that to my job and the fact I wasn't able to create. And making stuff is such a important thing in my life. So when I wasn't able to do that because of my job, I was exhausted. And it's not sustainable for me to do that. So I made the choice not to return to education in the fall or teaching. And to be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do next. I've applied to a few jobs, but I've never had the chance to sit down and think about what I want to do with my life. I mean, yes, when I went to school, I obviously loved elementary ed and thought it was the right path for me, and it definitely was at the time, but it's not the right path anymore, and so it's time to pop a Yui, figure out what I want to do, and try some new things. When Early 20s is for trying new things. Mid 20s. Oh my God. Okay. I'm in a good place financially. I'm in a good place where I can take a few weeks to try and soul search as much as I can in those times while figuring out what I want to do. This next stage, I'm really trying to focus on my art. Since I'm not in fight or flight mode for money, I am really excited to take this time and figure out what are some concrete steps I can take towards making art a full-time career. And I know this isn't a overnight kind of thing. It's going to take a while. But I'm finally in a headspace where I can make those choices and start making sustainable choices for my future. And art has been the one thing that has stuck with me throughout the years. Creating, making, and trying new things with art. That has always been a thing I love to do, and if there's a job where I can do that and share with others that's not in a classroom, that would be ideal. But as of now, I have not been able to find one. Eventually I will. I'll get there. But I'm not ready for that quite yet. I'll figure it out. That's my life motto. I'll figure it out. We'll get there when we get there, and as long as I'm working towards a goal, no matter how big or how small the steps are, I'm headed in the right direction. And I am proud of that. And I'm proud of myself. So, win-win. Anyway, you've probably heard enough about me yammering on about my life and my soul searching and figuring out who I want to be in this world. Let's talk about the art I made this month. This month, a lot of the vlog footage will be put into a different video because happy 1 year-ish anniversary to me. I started this vlog a year ago. I was really nervous about doing it. And you know what? It's been a pretty big joy in my life ever since. I have a really hard time committing to things and finishing or continuing on with things. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and the fact that I've stuck with it for a year makes me really happy. And I think it's gonna keep going. Fingers crossed, because it makes me happy, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Hope y'all enjoy this, because it's not going away anytime soon. But back to the art. The first half of the month, I was not doing anything. I was on summer vacation, so I was able to kind of do what I want when I want. And believe me, a lot of that time was sleeping, but I also picked up knitting again. And I was a big old crochet fan for a while, still am, but there's something so satisfying about the little V stitches and the knitting stitches. Oh, they get me every time. And I'm so excited to be back on the knitting train. I can't believe I used to be scared of color work and trying different things with knitting. And that was a big theme, is that I used to be scared of art. That is one thing I'm really trying to focus on, is not being scared of making mistakes, not looking at my art as a piece of me, but more something I made and can change and can figure out and can like and dislike. You are allowed to not like art you make. Are you allowed to hate it? Yeah, I hate some of the art I made, but at least I made it. Like this piece here, I absolutely hate it. I kept trying new things, and it just was not working out. So I got frustrated and colored the whole thing in silver. And then kept trying to work on it, and I still hate it to this day. But I made it, and it's out there, and you know, it's better than nothing. But trying things, I'm a big advocate for trying things and failing, and I still have a really hard time with it myself. I will encourage the wazoo out of you to try something new, and yet I stick to a lot of the same things myself. So maybe that's a new goal. Pushing myself outside my comfort zone, trying new things, because they turn out pretty cool. It turns out I'm an okay artist. I'm a pretty mediocre to, I will say, good artist. I try, and I feel like that's half the battle. So if you're ever down in the dumps about yourself, just think, I'm making art. And I could not be making art, but I am making art. So win-win. Also, big win holding the snake. I love snakes so much. They're so cute. They're like giant weighted blanket hugs. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. Shout out to you. I love you more than I love seeing my progress of knitting. And I hope you go out there and make some art, because art is worth being made, no matter what kind of art. Treat yourself with kindness, empathy, drink some water. I love you. You are loved. And go make good choices. Okay, love you. Bye. Welcome to the end of the vlog. I just finished recording the voiceover and it got real, not metaphysical, not, you know what, just self-reflective. It got a lot of like, who am I? What do I want to be? What do I want to be? And I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to figure it out, and we're going to see what happens. Thanks for joining me on this bananas bonkers ride. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell. Or don't. It's your life. But I release fun content, so anyway, bye.